Yeah, me I said, man.
Yo, Malachi.
Malachi.
Please find his no sign, his Japanese, but I'm speaking some Portuguese.
Yo, Malachi.
And you was the artist.
Father God bless you. Deep, bad, banner.
What a predicament.
Yo, Malachi, you got yourself representing the voice, man.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Malachi, mash up the place with some tune.
You're listening to Malachi, dropping Guyana music.
Malachi, you play the best in Guyanese music. Not here with him, not with no romance, with no music.
Malachi, in our music, every note say you're the mother guy.
Up the tune into Malachi.
So you can't make intelligence. You got the sense. Thinking man that no make sense.
Yeah, my brother Malachi, you don't know, say you defend the Guyanese music straight and what for say. Malachi, you're number one. Plays the most Guyanese songs on the radio.
Sit in a chair or so, or someplace you would like to be. I'll tell you something that's new about love, what it can do. Tell me once again, do you know I would die for your love? Tell me why back to dreams. Lord, I know. So tell me once again. 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 Give me your smile again. I want to be with you. With these things I'd like to know. Darling, be happy with me. So tell me once again, do you know I would die for your love? Tell me why back to dreams. Take care with the words you're saying. My heart is broken. Do you believe in the world of sorrow and have somebody to love me? So tell sit in a chair of sorrow, or someplace you would like to be. I'll tell you something that's new about love and what it can do. So tell me once again, do you know I would die for your love? Tell me why I beg to dreams. Lord, I know. So tell me once again. So tell me once again. So tell me once again. So tell me once again.
Oldies but goodies. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you're at locally. You're in tune to the Rush, Guyana's industry show on a Thursday. You know how we go back when we throw back, we give you that great vibe. Of course, I am the Afro-Politan, that's Malachi, with my co-host Martin, Al-Ameen. It's Thursday, Retro Thursday. Good morning to you, bro. Wagwan.
Greetings, brother. Greetings, man.
Well, we're going to give the audience some real nostalgia. Got to say a big shout out to the guys in Canada, in Atlanta, in New York City, wherever you're at, in Antigua and Barbuda, and across the Caribbean region, and in Guyana. Stay glued, trust me. We're going to throw back when we go back. Today, Thursday.
Everybody claims that they want the best things out of life. But not everyone wants to go through the toils and strifes. Like this particular fella walks around all day long singing the song. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Harry Hippie lies asleep in the shade. Life don't bug him, 'cause he thinks he's got it made. He never worries about anything in particular. Ooh, he might even sell free press on Sunset. I'd like to help a man when he's down, but I can't help him much when he's sleeping on the ground. It's like a bottle of water. Harry just floats through life. Walks around all day long singing the song. And yeah. Mary Hippie, she's Harry's lady. Panhandle Spanish just to feed Harry's baby. She can lie in the story, so incredible. Man, you wanna help her take the food home and put it on the table. I'd like to help a man when he's down, but how can I help him when he's somewhere out of town? Sorry, Harry, oh, you're too much weight to carry around. But he still walks around all day long singing the song. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na. Street child, show me where you'll be going when old man's winter gets his horn and starts blowing. Will you hang around LA or hitch a ride on the freeway? Meet a he's down. But I can help you, Harry, if you want to sleep on the ground. Sorry, Harry, think I'm gonna put you down. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Everybody help me sing the song. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wanna have you sing.
Voice of Aubrey, man. I told you we can throw back when we go back on a Thursday. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Remember, if you're driving, please take it easy. Look out for those not looking out for you and stay glued to the Rush, Guyana's industry show. On a Thursday, we give you that real nostalgia.
When you're in love, you're way up there like a cloud in the sky. There's no difference between truth and lies. When you're in love, love. When you're in love, your eyes are open, yet you cannot see nothing else but what you want to see. When you're in love, when you are hurt, that's the time you begin to hear. That's the time when your eyes will see. That's the time when your heart will know. Yeah, yeah. When you are hurt, that's the time everything comes clear. That's when you know if the feeling is real. When you're in love, when you're in love. Love is a wonderful thing. Love is also a hurting thing. When you are hurt, that's the time you begin to hear. That's the time when your eyes will see. That's the time when your heart will know. Yeah, yeah. When you are hurt, that's the time everything comes clear. That's when you know if your feeling is real. When you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jackie Jacks.
Every day I passed, I saw her there, like a lonely flower in a garden. So I decided to ask her name, and it was June, and very soon we were friends. As if we'd known each other all our lives. Oh, I love her so. She's my flower, flower named June, a flower named June. She's still a mystery to me. I know someday I'll go and pick that flower. Then she'll be free to take my name. But till that day in June, we'll be friends. We'll continue to share all our secret thoughts. Oh, I love her so. She's my flower.
Voice of Aubrey Cummings there with my flower made in June. You know, we throw back when we go back. Gotta say a big shout out to Annabelle. Hope you guys having a great, you know, people, them big people be waltzing and all that. They glued to the rush. We do it different. On a Thursday, we give you that real nostalgic music out of 83,000 square miles. Some people are telling me, hey, I never knew that was a Guyanese artist. Gotta get familiar with it. Trust me, the only place you're gonna get that music and the vibe is right here. Big shout out to the guys in London. Good afternoon to you. Stay glued. You know how we do it. It's Thursday. Retro Thursday.
Forever, dig me, we'll be always together. Dig me, then the world will be ours. With its love and desire, it is all I ask of you. I'm gonna meet you and greet you. I'm gonna call you the sweetest I adore. I'm gonna love you, love you. I'm gonna love you forever and ever. So darling, dig me. You're the one that I'm wanting. Dig me. I'll be loving you, darling. Dig me. It is all that I'm asking. I'll be round the corner waiting. Dig me like you used to do.
I'm gonna meet you and greet you. I'm gonna call you the sweetest I adore. I'm gonna love you, love you. I'm gonna love you forever, evermore. So darling, take me. You're the one that I'm wanting. Take me. I'll be loving you, darling. Take me. It is all that I'm asking. I'll be round the corner waiting. Take me like you used to do.
Gotta say a big good morning to Marcy and Mr. Telford. I know you guys enjoying this one. We don't really do the pull up or the, play back again, but I gotta play that one. That one comes out of Doreen Gray Zandy's Dig Me.
Oh, honey, dig me. Let me feel that I'm crazy. Dig me like you do when I'm lazy. Dig me, then you wouldn't be sorry. It's the one way to love me. I will always love you too. Oh, baby, dig me, and I love you forever. Dig me, we'll be always together. Dig me, then the world will be ours. With this love and desire, it is all I ask of you. I'm gonna meet you and greet you. I'm gonna call you the sweetest I adore. I'm gonna love you, love you. I'm gonna love you forever, evermore. So darling, dig me. You're the one that I'm wanting. Dig me. I'll be loving you, darling. Dig me. It is all that I'm asking. I'll be round the corner waiting. Dig me like you used to do. I'm gonna meet you and greet you. I'm gonna call you the sweetest I adore. I'm gonna love you, love you. I'm gonna love you forever, evermore. So darling, dig me. You're the one that I'm wanting. Dig me. I'll be loving you, darling. Dig me. It is all that I'm asking. I'll be round the corner waiting. Dig me like you used to do.
Gotta say a big good morning again to Marcy and Mr. Telford. Hope you guys are waltzing when you hit that ballroom floor. That was the voice of Doreen Gray Zandy. That one is called Dig Me. You know how we do in the Rush, oldies but goodies.
He's not the kind of guy that you've been dreaming of. To him you're just a toy, just wanting to be loved. He's just playing a game, saying his love is strong, but that will cause you pain, cause very soon he'll be gone. It grieves me to see day by day You're falling for all his cheating ways. Your happiness won't be for long, 'cause all he'll do is hit and run, 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 run. Send him on his way. Please don't make him stay. Don't believe what he has to say. Just send him on his way. Send him away. Send him away. Send him away. It grieves me to see day by day you're falling for all his cheating ways. Your happiness won't be for long, 'cause all he'll do is hit and run, 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 run. Send him on his way. Please don't make him stay. Don't believe what he has to say. Just send him on his way. Baby, won't you send him? Baby, won't you send him? Baby, won't you send him on his way? Baby, won't you send him? Baby, won't you send him? Baby, won't you send him on his way? Baby, won't you send him? Send him, send him. Baby, won't you send him on his way? Baby, won't you send him?
Is something I've always been. Now you've gone away. You have been scared. When I was a child, I never liked to be left alone. But it seems as though I'm on my own. Go back to me, you are the love of my life. Go back to me, don't you know I would die? Go back to me, the loneliness I can't take. Think it over. Think it over.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi. Always
Something wrong. If this is punishment, don't let it last too long. There are many things for which I could punish you, but as you can see, I'll let them be. Go back to me, you are the love of my life. Go back to me, don't you know I will die? Go back to me, this loneliness I can't take. Think it over. Think it over. Remember all the loving kindness we share. Remember the happy times we have together. Remember our kids, they need you. I'm not saying that I didn't do something wrong. If this is punishment, don't let it last too long. There are many things for which I can punish you, but as you can see, I'll let them be. Go back to me, you are the love of my life. Go back to me, don't you know I would die? Go back to me, loneliness I can't take. Think it over.
voice of Ivor Lynch with Think It Over. You know how we do when we go back, we throw back, we give it a real nostalgia. Of course, you can hit me up on plus 592-641-0945 or leave your request or comments in the comment section, or you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
So, what do you think about the old school, bro? I know I wasn't born when a lot of this music came out. Matter of fact, that one came out in 1973 by Ivor Lynch. Before that was Eddie Hooper. You know, that old school music, I know a lot of the as we say, the bigger folks, they know a lot of that great music out of Guyana. And hopefully we get everybody familiar across the 10 regions of Guyana with that real music and give them that nostalgia as well. I know some people are saying, hey, they never heard this stuff out of Guyana though.
Well, luckily enough for me, because I would have listened to your program in the beginning of time, I kind of have a little bit familiarity with some of the songs, you know. And I think
Yeah.
it is more meaningful to me now because I'm, for instance, Eddie Hooper's, I was able to meet his daughter, you know, one of his daughter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you got the old school, new school thing going on. You understand?
Yeah. It's like a clash, right? You notice it's like the new school meet the old school.
Yes.
One of the things too that I would love to see happen, like a lot of the artists, you know, at some point as a writer, you kind of go through writer's block, or you kind of go through that period where you don't really come up with something that's exceptional, right? And one of the things I haven't seen is the new school artists pick up a lot of the music from our stalwarts, from our, you know, people of yesteryear, and redo them, recreate them. It happens in every other culture. But I don't know, you know, I don't know how our people view it, but trust me, we can do that. And like you mentioned, you know, we were privileged to meet the daughter of, you know, one of the biggest artists out of Guyana, who had a contract since 1938 with RCA Records and all of that. And I think that, you know, if we go back and we research a lot of the artists and their music out of Guyana, we'll realize, hey, there's a lot of material to work with. This one comes out of Mark Holder. You know how we do it in the rush. Different music, different vibe each and every day of the week. That's from Monday to Friday. Thursday is Retro Thursdays.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
You're tuned in to
Yes,
DJ
I do,
Malachi, always representing
Hey,
music
baby,
all the time.
what you doing to me? What you doing to me while I'm down here? Hey, baby, what you doing to me? What you doing to me while I'm down here? Are you walking with him? Talking with him? You're cheating on me, girl, you're wrong. Whatever you doing, do it right. Do it right. Hey, baby, what you doing to me? Please be true to me. Don't cheat, baby. Hey, baby, please be true to me. Though I cannot see, don't cheat on me. Are you walking with him?
Voice of Mark Holder with I Love You. You know how we do. Give you that real nostalgia. Good morning to all the listeners worldwide.
I'm on my way to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. I'm on my way to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. You keep calling me on the phone, begging me to come on home. So I'm on my way, coming, girl, to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. I'm on my way to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. I'm your kind of man. I'm gonna prove that I can. I'm gonna give you lots of fun. So you always want me around. Listen, mama, listen, girl. I'm on my way. Coming, girl, to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. I'm on my way to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. Hoop, shoot, suck it to baby. Hoop, shoot, suck it to baby. Hoop, shoot, suck it.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always represents the 90s music all the time.
I'm your China man. I'm gonna prove that I can. I'm gonna give you lots of fun. So you always want me around. Listen, mama, listen, girl. I'm on my way. Coming, girl, to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. I'm on my way. Coming, girl, to suck it to baby. Suck it to baby. I'm on my way. Coming.
I never came to say hello because I thought I'd spoil your show. I try my best not to be seen, but you noticed me. I couldn't find a reason why your stupid song should make me cry, but it brought back sad memories, and I was paralyzed. From then on, every step I made and every line and every phrase of your song made me realize I was on my way. Going out of your heart, baby, doomed to make the past to show me pictures of our love that used to be. I wondered if there was a chance that we could have just one more dance. Should I be brave or should I just leave it and call it a day? But suddenly it came to me. I should explain just what you'd seen. Take all the blame just like
voice of the Mexicana, aka Rudy Grant. Gotta say a big shout out to he's a brother of the living legend Eddie Grant. We do it different right here in the Rush on a Thursday, and of course we give you that real nostalgia. Gotta say, glued. Of course, you can hit us up, give us your comments and requests coming up in the second hour. Don't touch that dial.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, hey, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, hey, baby. Hey, baby, what you doing to me? What you doing to me while I'm down here? Hey, baby, what you doing to me? What you doing to me while I'm down here? Are you walking with him? Talking with him? You're cheating on me, girl, you're wrong. Whatever you doing, do it right. Do it right.
tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
Just about 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Remember, you can hit me up and request your throwback nostalgic music right here in the Rush. Gotta say a big morning to Winston Irie, all the guys in the Hamptons in the US of A. And of course, a big shout out to the guys in Antigua and Barbuda. What's going on? Promise, no promise. Of course, you know today is Thursday. We throw you back, we go back, we give it that real nostalgic music of yesteryear in Guyana. In the second hour, we're going to be joined by a professional like yours truly, and of course, my partner Martain Al-Ameen. We'll be talking a lot more about the music coming out of Guyana, 83,000 square miles. And of course, we go back into, the history, the development of the music, because a lot of people do not know about the real history of the music coming out of Guyana. Also, I gotta say a big shout out to Richard Chin, all the guys from VP Records. You got a lot to talk about when it comes to that. A lot of people didn't even know that the song that is called the Weed Song came out of Guyana, South America. We were dealing with that in the second hour. Of course, you can hit me up on plus 592-641-0945. Leave your questions or your comments in the comment section, or you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
And before we get into the next song, no, Martin, you remember when I was telling you that I met some Jamaicans and they were talking about music of the yesteryear and stuff like that. And when I mentioned the fact that, hey, did you know that there was a guy called Young Bill Rogers, not Young Bill Rogers, my apologies, Bill Rogers, who sang the Weed Song. And they were like, wait a minute, you talking about Martin Piaba? I was like, yeah, that song. And they were like, no, man, that's our song. I was like, unfortunately, no. That's a Guyanese artist, who really made some big waves in the industry, got signed with RCA Records way back in 1938. I was not even in the minds of my parents at that point in time in terms of me coming forth and being conceived. But that was some great music coming out of those artists way back then. And, it kind of went across the Caribbean. And the beauty of that is that, we all share that cultural experience. Because when I was talking to the executives of VP, they too were very young when they heard that song for the first time. And it stuck, and they thought it was, a Jamaican artist. And it started to, kind of catapult over time. And a lot of the people in the Caribbean picked up on that particular song coming out of Bill Rogers, not knowing that it's a Guyanese artist because it was not, really announced out there that it was a Guyanese artist.
Well, then to a lot of Guyanese never, even now, now we're actually seeing with the younger generation, they propelling the Guyanese flag and these sort of things. But back in the days, it was just about music. You go, you travel the world, you perform, you do your music. You understand?
Yeah, true. So and
now
there
it's
wasn't
the whole flag flying and ship carrying stuff. Everybody want to represent where they're from.
Yeah. But for us, I do believe that, Guyana has played an integral role in, the vibe of the Caribbean. Although we're not in the Caribbean Sea, we are on South America. But the cultural vibrance that has, emanated from Guyana has really affected the entire Caribbean. And like we mentioned before, Guyanese are throughout the entire Caribbean. We even talking about as far as the BVI, which is, a U.S. territory as well. So Guyanese have impacted the music, especially the music coming out of the Caribbean, for a very, very long time. We're going to be even talking about the stories of the mighty Sparrow, being in Guyana during that period as well. But make sure you hit us up. That's on plus 592-641-0945. Or you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
Just about 5 minutes at the top of the hour. We got to get that advertising aired. We got to pay some bills. Come back in the second hour. And of course, we got some more music, more vibe, and some great conversation on a Thursday. Nostalgic Thursday.
Slam Radio. Slam Radio. London's Good Times Radio.
Need help disposing of those large items your standard garbage service won't or can't remove? Looking to get rid of old furniture? Not sure how to ditch those old appliances you stored away in your basement or backyard? Have construction debris to remove? Having a bunch of junk lying around can be an eyesore. And not to mention, failure to get garbage pickup can cause problems like bacteria and mold growth. Finally ready to get rid of your excess garbage? Well, no need to worry. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Let the friendly professionals at Solomon Garbage and Junk Removal Services handle it for you. Why not turn to the #1 source for safe, fast, affordable, and of course environmentally friendly trash hauling services in the New York tri-state area? Do it for you. We handle commercial and residential jobs. Everything and anything goes. Contact us at 347-898-2419 or 347-336-8526 or visit us on the web at SolomonGarbageandJunkRemoval.com. Let us do your dirty work for you.
When you need quality, affordable machinery parts, Eddie's Machinery Parts Supplies is there for your needs. Bobcat, Doosan, Yanmar, Isuzu, Kubota, and other machinery parts. Parts ranging from seal kits, bushings, pins, alternators, starters, solenoids, filters, mufflers, water and oil cylinders, fans and switches. We also stock engine rebuild kits, undercarriage parts, rubber and metal tracks, rollers, motors, sprockets and buckets, lubricants, engine, hydraulic oil, gear oil and grease for your machinery. 83 Old Road, Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. Contact us on 698-0535 or WhatsApp 600-3619 or 233-2635.
Need help disposing of those large items your standard garbage service won't or can't remove? Looking to get rid of old furniture? Not sure how to ditch those old appliances you stored away in your basement or backyard? Have construction debris to remove? Having a bunch of junk lying around can be an eyesore. And not to mention, failure to get garbage pickup can cause problems like bacteria and mold growth. Finally ready to get rid of your excess garbage? Well, no need to worry. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Let the friendly professionals at Solomon Garbage and Junk Removal Services handle it for you. Why not turn to the #1 source for safe, fast, affordable, and of course environmentally friendly trash hauling services in the New York tri-state area? Do it for you. We handle commercial and residential jobs. Everything and anything goes. Contact us at 347-898-2419 or 347-336-8526 or visit us on the web at SolomonGarbageandJunkRemoval.com. Let us do your dirty work for you.
The beat of the Caribbean. Majestic music. The sound of the now generation.
Be a part of the fastest growing media platform, period. Let Majestic Music Radio take your product, service, or business to the next level. Our 24-hour radio platform reaches a huge listening audience in and around the tri-state area and beyond. Advertise with us and watch your sales grow. At Majestic, we can create and produce your 30 or 60-second commercial. Call 347-803-0051 to set up an appointment today. Majestic Music Radio, the beat of the Caribbean in New York.
Majestic Music Radio, beat of the Caribbean in New York. Non-stop entertainment 24 hours daily, featuring talk shows, DJs, and so much more. So call us 347-803-0051. Advertise with us today. 347-803-0051. Majestic Music Radio, where the beat counts. You heard?
The views, information, or opinions expressed during this program are solely those of the host, guests, and callers involved in the program and do not necessarily represent the views of Majestic Music Radio, its management, other hosts, or advertisers. Majestic Music is not responsible and does not verify for accuracy of any of the information contained in this radio program. This program does not constitute medical or professional advice and is solely for entertainment purposes only.
Stopped into a local bar and there were disco lights. A couple in the corner making love to each other. The woman was my wife. Sat down so and I had a drink and I watched them kiss again. As my mind raced on, my heart came down. I gently called her name. Margie, what you want? Who's watching the baby?
The child belongs to me, don't ask me where is he.
Margie, who's watching the baby?
Why do you have to tear apart your family?
I was just about to go when I heard her say that she would stay the night. Had a glass in my hand, you understand, and I never want to fight. I was filled with rage as I struck out blind. As she went out, I heard her say, as the witness said that these are the words that they heard me say. Margie, what you want? Who's watching the baby?
The child belongs to me, don't ask me where is he.
Margie, who's watching the baby?
Why do you have to tear apart your family?
I'm doing time on a murder charge, a victim of jealousy. See my boy every once in a while, and he remembers me. His grandma says he asks about her almost every day. But I just remember the night last June when they heard me say, Margie, what you want? Who's watching the baby?
The child belongs to me, don't ask me where is he.
Margie, who's watching the baby?
Why do you have to tear apart your family?
Margie, who's watching the baby?
The child belongs to me, don't ask me where is he.
Margie, who's watching the baby?
Why do you have to tear apart your family?
Margie, who's watching the baby? Margie, who's watching the baby?
Sharon, Sharon, a gal now what you doing to yourself? Boy, boy, Sharon, Sharon, you put the lies in yourself. Boy, boy, Sharon, Sharon, a gal now what you doing to yourself? Boy, boy, Sharon, Sharon, you put the lies in yourself. You always round the corner like a vicious hunter, eating up everything like a human scavenger. Me say, Sharon, Sharon, a gal, what you doing to yourself? Boy, Sharon, Sharon, you brutalize in yourself. Boy, Sharon, Sharon, a gal, what you doing to yourself? Boy, Sharon, Sharon, you brutalize in yourself. You got time, Dick and hurry, slapping at your body. You got time, Dick and hurry, feeling up your body. Me say, into yourself. Boy, 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 Sharon, Sharon. You put the lies in yourself. Sharon, Sharon. I can't know what you're doing to yourself. Boy, 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 Sharon, Sharon. You put the lies in yourself. Sharon, Sharon, I can't know what you're doing to yourself. Boy, 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 Sharon, Sharon, you put the lies in yourself. Boy, 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 Sharon, Sharon, I can't know what you're doing to yourself. Boy, 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 Sharon, Sharon, you put the lies in yourself. You're always round the corner like a vicious hunter, eating up everything like a human scavenger. Me say, Sharon, Sharon, I can't know what you're doing to yourself. Boy, 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 Sharon, Sharon.
We're back with you in the rush in the second hour. That's the voice of Mark Bryan with Sharon, Sharon. That one was released in 1977. Real nostalgic music out of 83,000 square miles. Trust me, the only place you're going to get it is right here in the rush with yours truly, Malachi, with my co-host Martin, Al-Ameen. Of course, you can hit me up on +592 641 0945. Leave your comments in the comment section, or if you request it, we gonna play it. Of course, I'm gonna have a radio broadcaster, somebody who we used to work together on the very same stations across Guyana. We did some work at NCN. We did some work in Linden on 104. He's going to be joining us. We're going to be talking a lot about the old school music out of Guyana. Stay glued in just a few. We get into today's discussion.
Juk-juk train, pick up some people, they're not the same. Wearing fancy clothes with different design, sporting on pure bread and wine. And if you hear them party time, you give me all night, hey, party time. Sport is my line, party time. Give me all night, hey, party time. Sport is my line. Join the people and drinking true. That's all I could do. When the music bite me head, I jump up and eat the bread. Turn around, see me old grandfather. He was the party chief instructor. And if you hear it party time, give me all night, hey, party time. Sport is my life, party time. You give me all night, hey, party time. Sport is my life. She hears, she jump up and sing out a rage. And if you hear she party time, give me all night, hey, party time. Sport is my life, party time. Give me all night, hey, party time. Sport is my line. She said inside, outside, inside, outside. eat their bread. Turn around, see me old grandfather. He was a party chief instructor. And if you hear it party time, give me all night, eh, party time. Sport is my life, eh, party time. Give me all night, eh, party time. Sport is my life, cause you're gonna jump down there. You're gonna sober down here. You're gonna jam down there. You're gonna reggae down here. But clear them party time. Give me all night, yeah, party time. Sport is my life, yeah,
You know how we do in Guyana. You know, they say party time, sport is my lines. Just about 11 minutes on to the hour. Like I told you in the first hour, in the second hour, you can request it and we going to play it. And of course, we got radio broadcasters going to be joining us right now. Good morning to you, Mr. Ferreira. Welcome, Malcolm Ferreira, to The Rush.
Morning, Mr. Quincy Gilbert.
What's going on, my brother?
Thank you. Very easy, you know.
Yep.
Very easy, okay.
Great, man. Great. Just making sure that, you know, we familiarize the world with the great music from way back, you know, on a Throwback Thursdays. Let the audience get a listen to some of the great music out of Guyana, because I know a lot of people, you know, are not familiar with the music from Guyana.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking that you're about to say you're making the world familiar with this great victory, but then I realized it's music we're talking about.
Well, the thing is, it's all incorporated. We're going to be dealing with that as well, because there's a lot to talk about happening in Guyana, South America. But first, before we jump into the discussions for today, give the audience an idea of who you are, my bro.
Well, I'm a candidate to the poll for the PGP. Oh, sorry. I'm a broadcaster.
Yeah.
Sorry, there, man. I just in the election mode from once, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm a Guyanese broadcaster, television, radio, social media, whatever medium. Born and raised, and still reside in what some may term a ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm born and raised in Alboyston, but I now live in Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
A father of many. What else can I say? As a normal person, you know.
Uh-huh.
Your average bloke. Yeah, man. Nice.
Well, I would say average, because both of us have worked, you know, exponentially on radio in Guyana, to try to uplift the minds of our people, you know, give it a sense of direction, and I think we've done that pretty well. We've done that pretty well. But let's get into, you know, what we want to talk about a little bit before we start talking about what's happening in Guyana with the whole election situation. As you know, today is Throwback Thursdays, and we usually focus on the old school music out of Guyana. We just played two stalwarts in that group of music we just played. That was Martain and Tony Ricardo. And I was mentioning in the first hour that, you know, a lot of our new school artists, as we say, have not really gone into the archive of our stalwarts, of our old school artists, and looked at the kind of music they were producing back then. And even if they wanted to do a rendition or a cover, it would have been a great look to take a lot of that music that was in yesteryear and bring it to now. Because we have artists like Mark Bryan who released that track in 1977. You know, it was just one of the most phenomenal tracks, which is Sharan Sharan. Everybody knows that song in Guyana. It's a very popular song. I would classify it to be a hit song coming out of Guyana, as well as Tony Ricardo's song.
Yes, definitely. Back then, I believe there lots of the musicians knew music.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those guys would score. A lot of those calypsonians would score their own music. Lots of those guys could play instruments.
Yeah.
So the quality of the music and the composition was on par with anything being produced anywhere in the world at that time. And as a matter of fact, even in this time. So what you found happened, are you hearing me clearly?
Yeah, hearing you clearly, bro. Loud and clear.
Yes. So what I found is that we've lost a bit of that in that not as much of the musicians or the singers these days are players of instruments or writers of notes or readers of notes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I believe that is very important. And I know music is being taken back to schools now.
Yep.
Yeah, so music is back in schools. And so we're in a good position whereby they will be exposed much younger. Because I attended President's College, and at President's College we did music.
Yeah.
And I can clearly remember after Dr. Chedi Jagan was sworn in as president, he did visit President's College. And our teacher at the time, Kenton Wyatt, when the president visited, he told us, if you play good for the president, you'll get good scores in midterm. You'll not get midterm test. Right?
that was a definite way to influence you.
I used to play double force, right?
Yeah.
I would throw down some music in there, even the president give me applause, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people don't know that your father was extremely instrumental in putting one of Guyana's biggest groups at the time together, which was Firstborn. You know, a lot of people don't even know that your brother's also part of that group.
Yeah, well, I'll give a quick bit history if you can about my father.
Yep.
Compton Errol Garrett.
Yep.
From Firstborn. He played at least 9 instruments. And he also started Firstborn, but people don't know that he was a part of the when they started the band that removed them, it changed over now. What's it called? How is this? How am I missing this here right now?
I mean, I remember conversating with him, and he told me he was part of a lot of bands in Guyana, including the first Mischievous Guys.
Yeah, well, I'm about to tell you.
Yeah,
the Mischievous Guys, my father started it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something as many people don't know. You know the song "I'm a Lonely Man" by Lionel Abel.
Yep.
It was my father who was supposed to sing it, but he left the band.
Yeah.
And they went and they started a band called Night People.
Yep.
You understand? So that's why he's not the person known for singing "I'm a Lonely Man."
Trust me, bro. I am sometimes I'm so intrigued with the conversations of yesteryear, because a lot of what I hear about Guyana back then was it's totally removed from what we have now. There were so many bands, and people were able to jump from band to band.
That's why the big people in Guyana love the one man, because they grew up partying with bands.
Yeah.
Full string band. You understand? Full string band, because I can remember as a youngster in Albistown, my mom used to take me outside, because right outside the yard I had a shop named Jono. And Jono used to bring all the bands. And Jono used to bring especially 2 bands, Sound Dimension and a band called from Linden, Cannonball.
Yes, I heard about Cannonball as well. I'm just gonna mention them.
You know, and I could still remember this thing ringing in my ears. So my mom would take me outside the front of the yard. Mind you, my house was like 40 feet away from where the thing was happening in a big sound system, but she would take me out to see.
Yeah.
Like midnight, she would take me out to see, but it's just about that time is when Cannonball used to strike up. And when I said Cannonball's slackness again, that was my cue.
Yeah.
As a youngster to get inside, but I heard all the words. You think we just sing Worthlessness now? No, we don't.
No, well,
we don't.
Listen, if
could beat them bands back in the day about Worthlessness?
I'm telling you, listen, when Mark Bryan sang Sharon, right? If people listen to the lyrics in that one, when he said everybody slapping up your body and feeling up your body, I mean, listen, that is outrageous in this time. But that music was the music that was the most popular music back then.
And you could tell that's in the 70s.
Yeah, early 70s. This is me talking about 1970. Sorry, that late 70s. 1977 was when Sharan was released, and there's a lot more music that has a lot more, what we would call explicit lyrical content right now. But aside from that, a lot of people did not know the history, and I really delved into the history of our old school artisan music. When I spoke to Dr. Vibert Cambridge, I spoke to your father, Mr. Garrett, and I learned that even the mighty Sparrow came to Guyana at some point in time. He was staying, where we have Freedom House now, or the now political party headquarters of the ruling government, the PPP. That was an old music hotel. I didn't even know that until I went into the history and I realized, okay, that was where all the Caribbean musicians came in. They stayed at that hotel.
What I can tell you is when I interviewed the mighty Sparrow.
Yep.
He told me they used to stay up on Rock Street, but he didn't tell me exactly which part.
Well, I got the information from Dr. Vibert Cambridge, who knew at that time, knew the mighty Sparrow, and he knew that he used to stay right there.
So the PPP headquarters up on powerful grounds there.
I'm telling you, it was an old hotel. And I also got the story of the mighty Sparrow going to Linden to perform one of the times that he did. And he got the head bus because, Guyana is a weird crowd. It's Linden.
No.
It's Barbies?
I tell you, Barbies.
Okay.
Well, you get two buses there then.
Well, it was the two because Mr. Cambridge, remember, he getting the head bus in Linden.
And the Ivan Harry.
Yeah.
Who is probably the same age like Mr. Cambridge.
Yep.
Told me. You know why I say Barbies? The Ivan is from Barbies.
Yeah.
And the Ivan told me, remember the Ivan was a nurse.
Yeah.
A medic, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
He was the person who fixed the head when he get the bus.
Well,
so my understanding of that would have been Barbies.
Yeah.
You understand? Because he's from there. And also he told me he went back on the stage with the patch up head and sing.
Yeah. Well, you see, the mighty Sparrow has the respect that he has now. Because trust me, as far as I'm concerned, if you could convince the hardest crowd to like you, which is Guyanese, the Guyanese crowd, I feel you win. You got to win when that happens. Trust me.
But outside of that,
yeah,
that is true. Outside of that, what he told me is that Guyana allowed him as a young Calypsonian to get exposure and grow.
Yeah.
And when he came to Guyana, after he went in the Monarch in Trinidad, he got a bit of recognition, right? And he came to Guyana.
Yeah.
And he toured for 6 to 9 months. He was talking about Mackenzie.
Yeah.
And he was calling a lot of the places that had shows them time.
True.
9 months, the most. He was in Guyana for the next year, touring and honing and perfecting his craft. When
Correct.
I won the Monarch in Trinidad right away.
But check this out. I have another story that says that song, Gene and Dinah.
Yes.
Well, let me give you some background information that I learned about the Gene and Dinah. During that period of time in Guyana, we, as we call it now, the girls who's jump ship and all of that. So the ships used to come
that's
in.
what he was talking about.
Exactly. The girls who used to do the jumping ship were in Guyana, and the first time that Sparrow understood this thing is when he came and he realized, wait, these girls, as soon as they hear the big horns blowing out there, no ship coming in, so they're turning up at the ports of entry. So he then looked at the whole situation. He probably had some interaction with Gene and Dinah, which, right here in Guyana, and came up with that really big hit song, which resonates across the Caribbean even today.
That's so true. Because one part of the song, if it gets them broken,
yep,
get it all.
Well, you know, one of the things about that is unique about our dialect, right? And this is how I'm able to listen to artists who a lot of Guyanese believe they're not Guyanese, and I'm able to pick up
Guyanese influence on the career,
exactly,
and the writing, and the knowledge and the experience of a certain type of community.
Yep.
That's why you're certain words in music.
Exactly, and you just brought it up.
Phrases.
Yep, it's our phrases. For example, you could get them all for nothing, and when you catch them broken, you don't know. If you hear those, especially those phrases together, You know, that's a Guyanese influence right there. Of course.
Ship jumping was a thing. Ship jumping is what I would say, oh, the fans on water.
Yep. They used to do that.
That was a big shame. That was a big cost.
Yeah.
That was a big insult for someone to say his jump ship.
True.
You understand?
True. Even back then, just before my uncle died, George Gilbert, the man who owned the Brockup shop by Brockup shop
Big
by Big
Square.
Market Square. That was my uncle. You know, and when he gave me some of these old stories about what used to happen, because you remember the wharf ain't far from where Brockup shop was. So all these individuals, these girls and women who used to jump ship, all of them used to come back to Brockup shop to sport, as we say. And you know, I just played that song, Party Time, Sport is Beline. And Guyana has this culture of, you know, everything is fun. Everything, as we say in Guyana, everything that's serious, we take and make it into a joke or make fun out of it. And this is why I realize it's part of our culture in Guyana, and it comes out a lot in the music. Also, my co-host is here as well, and I know he's got a word to put in. Martin, well, go on, bro.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. So I got a couple of questions as a man from the radio aspect of things, right? And I'll start with, how did the Guyanese music evolve during your time in radio, and what trends stood out to you the most?
Well, I'll leave that for Mr. Ferreira to deal with.
So actually, I am not from the original music industry. We used to sing and all that since we had a young group named Ghetto Voices way back in the days. And I'll be honest with you, when we been triple rhyming, Cartel didn't triple rhyming yet. Like platinum and ratinum and fatinum and them thing. I write them thing though as what, teenager?
Yeah.
Playing 4 years now, so you could tell if you hear some noise in the background, this is McKennell. Belgian man and all them get vexed. When these sirens pass and stuff like that, they tend to make a
ruckus.
A lot of noise.
Yeah.
So when I was working in the seafood industry, that's where I'm actually trained. As a teenager, I used to run the largest seafood company in the Caribbean.
Nice.
At 21 years old, I had hundreds of people that I was the boss. So I was into music, but not that much. I had stopped at that time.
Yeah.
So I was at the first Soca Monarch that and some call held with Nigel. That was held at Splash.
Yeah.
So my group Ghetto Voices performed there. We didn't get any space. We did a song called All She Want Is Rich Man. She don't want no poor man. Right? And I could get a piece though. You know, it's music.
Yeah.
The song was All She Want Is Rich Man. He don't want no poor man. All she want is rich man. He don't want no poor. They tired of wearing rubber band as a wristband. So she make a switch man, not any and which man. Says she loves Simon, cause he wearing diamond. Right?
Yeah.
He's smelling like lemon and he ugly like Kaimon. But all she want is rich man.
Rich man.
So we didn't get no space in the competition that year. So I was standing looking at the competition as it was unfolding, and Adrian Dutchin was right next to me. We had a conversation. About 10 to 15 years after, on the radio, Adrian reminded me of the conversation. So this is how the conversation went. Whilst you were standing there, I apparently told Adrian, these songs real nice, but nobody know them.
Yeah.
So the crowd started, but the songs real nice. Right? Nobody know them. So I told him at that moment, I'm going to go on the radio and make all these songs be known.
Correct. Yeah.
You reminded me, I can't even remember saying that. And I got onto the radio. And when I went onto the radio, it was, I had to define 100% guy need to play, I had to do the research, go into the Bertie Chancellor Library at NCN and make sure that I uncover a lot of old songs and get songs, and then the music started to come out more. There was a period of time where the music hit a nice peak when little tracks were producing with the green grass rhythm and all these things. It had a nice sound to it, nice quality, and then it fell after that. The music did fall for quite a few years in terms of standards and quality. And then we got a few recordings from Guyanese overseas that boosted up back, like songs like Walk Up On It and all them songs.
Yeah,
They
King
came
Shepherd.
around
King Shepherd.
with a certain type of quality that boosted the local producers had to up their game.
Yeah.
And so they did. Right now, what I can say is that our gospel and our chutney music have evolved to international quality. Real international quality.
I mean, our gospel artists are the top in the Caribbean so far. They're being nominated and awarded.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like even the new ones, Timothy Roberts got an award the other day that just came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? So we are doing very much in that. But what I find now is that when every time the music hit a peak and it brings some nice songs, it's like we get a lull, like we become complacent.
Yeah.
And we just leave it like that. And suddenly you realize the quality is not there and all of these things are not there.
Yeah.
So we went from having to look for music to getting music to now having to edit music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's there, it get finesse, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
They made the transition.
When I say S and F, I also mean our famous S word and the F word. And I also mean the S word that is the sexual one, and the F word that is sexual as well.
Yeah.
You understand? So there's lots of people singing and bringing. And so you have to edit songs now, whereby if I do a song like Dorothy, I'll let you hear Wikidee. Wikidee is a dirty song in the lyrics, very dirty.
Yeah.
But I edited myself in the studio. So I know if I go live, some people don't understand the bottom and at the bottom they may not understand here I laughing and stuff because I'm editing in my brain while I sing, right?
Yeah.
So what I would tell them to do is do the song where you want to do it. I don't care where you want to put in it, cuss or whatever you want to send them. And that's up to you. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But if you want airplay, then you need to present a copy that is within the boundaries of what's allowed
in that space.
Radio. That's all you gotta do. If you don't want radio play, then do it any way you want it. You understand? That is all it is. That's my view of the music. I think the music hit a stage whereby the music need a boost right now. Because like it's like a plateau now. And it's only down years go from the area. It don't really go up. I find that happening because even at the competition level, still I hope that this year I'll have a conversation early so we can really put things in place. Because I know students We got the best chutney mix in the Caribbean all over, right here.
Yeah.
And that is how Shakti Strings is. No doubt about that. I would defend that anywhere.
Yeah.
When Avinash put his mind to work in, he's produced world-class stuff. He got his song, got everything. He makes it cleaner than anybody here, so. This, definitely.
Yeah.
So I'll use him and others for soca. I would get the producers from Trinidad. You gotta spend one money at least one time. So when we finished with this first round, we should be able to produce properly. We have these studios and we have these artists that are lined up now. You run audition every 2 months or 3 months to see who's there with original music. You may find someone with a sound that could be looked after. And you bring the players of instruments that understand what is really happening. And you uplift the industry. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see more of that. Because I'm aware a studio has been built in Berbice already. In Port Morata went in it already. Beautiful place laid out just to be outfitted. I think they're going to outfit it soon. So for me, when the outfit, again, Port Morata, right? It's not Guyana studio. It's a Guyana studio. The government never cover Berbice. The government never cover Guyanese.
Yeah.
This part one there. So I'll go for that. You understand? Someone may ask, why do build the forest studio there? Hey man, chutney music has been putting Guyana on the international scene. Like, whoa. Good place for build the forest one right there. They already got a thing. They build the others. You could use it for anything. It's not a chutney studio. So in my book, but the most important thing of all of this is the damn artists them willing for work and do what they got to do to move their career forward. Because this one the biggest weak point we have in Guyana. These people, some of them, not all, believe they could put out one song every 4 years and come to here, got a song. Then when was it? 2014. Well, nobody don't play me. Think, they want to play that. They got playing. They gotta be known from since then.
Yeah.
I produce too much music. I went out my way, link up with sales from Canada.
Yeah.
This guy brought. We did a project called the Caribbean Top 10. You must see Carnival Top 10. You play the rhythm, I'm sure.
Yep.
Let me tell you about the rhythm. There's only one person on the rhythm that ever promote the song. You know, is who? Rasai Son.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Working.
Yeah, right.
No time for nothing. The only person out to 15 songs on an album, brother. You know how much money this album costs? Millions to do. Because the people that produce it are international producers who produce for Drake and others. They force them to touch dance and soca music and them things. So the mix, you hear the mix is what? Crystal clear.
Yeah.
They did a calypso style in the same rhythm, a dancehall style, a reggae style, a reggaeton style, a pop style within the same rhythm, just changing some instruments and how they flow and them thing. When we finish it, none of these people didn't pick up this music and from I could call the name too. I have no, I don't play
we don't play with it.
Beautiful song, Me Gusto with Spanish in it.
Yeah.
We never promote the song, brother. Jomo got a bad song, whining on any girl right now. I never pick up them songs and promote it, brother.
True.
You understand?
True.
We just left it and pick up songs when producers clean it better than what they're doing and trying to force it around to people.
Well, that I believe is what is creating, as you mentioned earlier, the lull in the industry. I noted that you mentioned when we were talking about Sparrow and D. Ivan. I just wanted to mention to the audience that D. Ivan, if a lot of people don't know, was the original writer for the song Guyana, which is sung by Jackie Jacks. Right. And, she did a derivative to that song, not using all the words of the song, but she did her version of that song. And that's what I was talking about, where a lot of the younger artists need to fuse,
Actually, pardon.
Yeah.
That song is what I use as the first song on my radio show every morning. That's in Guyana by Jackie Jacks.
Yeah. Well, for a fact, I used to use my boy Ras Iwata, a.k.a. Keith Paul. I used to use his song, One People, One Nation, One Destiny, as the intro to my program.
I didn't know that this actually the next song I plan to start using. I didn't know that. That is the next song I plan to start using from when I start back tomorrow.
Yeah.
One People, One Nation,
One Destiny. And I think that, again, a lot of our younger artists, when they get into that, as you mentioned earlier, that lull in really looking for good music, they should really look at looking at the older artists, the stalwarts who had hit music, who had the crowd in Guyana, and bring a lot of that vibe to the front. Because if you look at, for example, if you look at old school Jamaican music, a lot of the artists who do renditions now, they're going back into the archives of old Jamaican sound.
Going back, you call it?
Yeah.
I tell you, live in the archives, so boss.
Exactly.
Barry Hammond was a cover king. You understand?
Yep.
Let me give you an example of an artist. Let me say Mark Batson. That done lovely original songs. But if I had such a voice and I was still involved with him, every time them pop song and them thing come out,
I would have had the covers. But the thing is, as you know, Malcolm, if you're doing stuff like that, you would have to have what is called the sync rights to release that kind of music. And I'm hoping, in the next hour, we got some things to talk about, because I my mantra is all about the copyright issue, and I have seen that in the administration's manifesto, where they're going to be looking at that issue. So I want you to stay on the line.
Gilbert, it's in the manifesto now, right?
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
And let's be honest, when we put out something in the manifesto, what is do?
Do it. They do it.
It will be looked after.
It will be looked after. I don't want you to go nowhere. I want you to stay on the line. We got to drop some more music. I got 2 requests coming in. And when we get back in the third hour, we're going to pick it up. We're going to talk a lot more about, for example, the elections results, and back to that manifesto with what the government plans are when it comes to the industry, because the creative industry is not just the music alone, as you know, it's the writers, it's the actors, all of that.
Which is the reason why the vice president is not that he want to do it,
Yeah.
He don't want other people to fall under the hammer.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
You understand it, you understand what's going on.
I know.
I tell you some of my ideas why I put forward to the party and stuff, and I know our party runs with a structure. Even though I say something and get a favorable response in there, I cannot and will not come out here and say that is it. That is left to the person to announce it.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if they don't announce it, we could start the work on it.
Yeah, we could start the work. And we have been working. We have been working exponentially for years on certain things, even trying to bring young broadcasters into the fold and all of that. But we're going to deal with that.
That isn't in the manifesto, but that has been. Kids' Vibes will be resuscitated.
Of course. All the projects got to wake up. Malcolm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How we Kids' Vibes broadcasters and DJs and them would have been by now?
Bro, they would have been the premier. They would have been the premier broadcasters.
Remember the people that we had? Do you remember some of the children?
I have the videos, bro. I have all the information available. But let's do this, Malcolm. We got to play this music. We got to go step aside, play some ads as well. And when we get back in the third hour, we can pick it up again. Yes, bro. Stay on the line, all right?
Martin.
Martin had to step out for a second. He got some trouble hearing.
I see dealing continually with some of them on the internet.
Stay glued. You know how we do in the Rush, Guyana's industry show. We got a lot more music in store. Don't go nowhere.
For this to pay, I don't prepare. Cause I live in my house since Sunday evening, and I'm looking out for the fastest transportation. Transportation with heavy, heavy vibration. Sensation, immigration, iration, and no metrication. It must be the boom boom train. It must be the boom boom train. Let we catch the boom boom train. We must catch the boom boom train. train station. There is comfort to supply the whole nation with iration, hydration, sensation, and musical vibration. It must be the boom boom train. It must be the boom boom train. Let we catch the boom boom train. We must catch the boom boom train. This year are causing all the big confusion, especially if I sing at a boom train station. I come in like Skylar with organ beats and direction, with some heavy musical explosion, confusion, vibration, temptation, and no vexation. It must be the boom boom train. It must be the boom boom train. It must be the boom boom train. Let me catch the boom boom train. Guyana in the boom boom train. Smoker in the boom boom train. Crazy in the boom boom train. Sparrow in the boom boom train. Shadow in the boom boom train. Francine in the boom boom train. Matthew in the boom boom train. Roland in the boom boom train. Pancho in the boom boom train. Rocky in the boom boom train. Alaska in the boom boom train.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing 90s music all the time.
That music comes out of Rudy's Delight Band. You know, that big band music out of Guyana. Hey, we got one more track we're going to drop. Then we go pay those bills and come right back. Gotta say a big shout out to Uncle Big Lunch. What's a grand, my bro?
I discover woman country. Now I'm getting woman crazy. One man alone in this island, living just like King Solomon. I give them a diamonds, I give them a gold. I dress them so pretty to party my soul. I don't want no man on my island, no man with no kind of map in their hands. No compass to show no direction. I'm the doctor, I'm the teacher, I'm the lover, I'm the controller. I give them a diamonds, I give them a gold. I give everything my hands can control. I don't want no man on my island, no man with no kind of map in their hands, no compass to show no direction. Hey Baker DJ, tell Crazy and Shadow I say I don't wanna rock this silver boat, no, cause they are clever Calypsonians. Tell them to get off me island. They're swinging the heads of me woman, taking away me gold and me diamonds. And I'm warning you, I don't wanna rock that soca boat. I don't wanna rock that soca boat. I don't wanna rock that soca boat. Sing the boat, inside, outside, rock the boat, inside, outside. Get off me island, you're causing confusion. Get off me island, you're causing confusion. If you dig what I mean, Shadow, I'm dread and clean. If you dig what I mean, Crazy, I'm dread and clean, yeah. If you dig what I mean, Shadow, I'm dread and mean, yeah. And if you still dig what I mean, you know all island mean. What I mean, you know I'm cool and mean. Get off me island, you're causing confusion. Hey.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyana's music all the time.
Get off me island, this clean, clean island, my glorious island. Get off me island, you causing confusion. Get off me island, you causing confusion.
Slam Radio, London's Good Times Radio.
When you need quality, affordable machinery parts, Eddie's Machinery Parts Supplies is there for your needs. Bobcat, Doosan, Yanmar, Isuzu, Kubota, and other machinery parts. Parts ranging from seal kits, bushings, pins, alternators, starters, solenoids, filters, mufflers, water and oil cylinders, fans and switches. We also stock engine rebuild kits, undercarriage parts, rubber and metal tracks, rollers, motors, sprockets and buckets, lubricants, engine, hydraulic oil, gear oil and grease for your machinery. 83 Old Road, Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. Contact us on 698-0535 or WhatsApp 600-3619 or 233-2635.
Need help disposing of those large items your standard garbage service won't or can't remove? Looking to get rid of old furniture? Not sure how to ditch those old appliances you stored away in your basement or backyard? Have construction debris to remove? Having a bunch of junk lying around can be an eyesore. And not to mention, failure to get garbage pickup can cause problems like bacteria and mold growth. Finally ready to get rid of your excess garbage? Well, no need to worry. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Let the friendly professionals at Solomon Garbage and Junk Removal Services handle it for you. Why not turn to the #1 source for safe, fast, affordable, and of course environmentally friendly trash hauling services in the New York tri-state area? Do it for you. We handle commercial and residential jobs. Everything and anything goes. Contact us at 347-898-2419 or 347-336-8526 or visit us on the web at SolomonGarbageandJunkRemoval.com. Let us do your dirty work for you.
When you need quality, affordable machinery parts, Eddie's Machinery Parts Supplies is there for your needs. Bobcat, Doosan, Yanmar, Isuzu, Kubota, and other machinery parts. Parts ranging from seal kits, bushings, pins, alternators, starters, solenoids, filters, mufflers, water and oil cylinders, fans and switches. We also stock engine rebuild kits, undercarriage parts, rubber and metal tracks, rollers, motors, sprockets and buckets, lubricants, engine, hydraulic oil, gear oil and grease for your machinery. 83 Old Road, Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. Contact us on 698-0535 or WhatsApp 600-3619 or 233-2635.
The beat of the Caribbean. Majestic music. The sound of the now generation.
Be a part of the fastest growing media platform, period. Let Majestic Music Radio take your product, service, or business to the next level. Our 24-hour radio platform reaches a huge listening audience in and around the tri-state area and beyond. Advertise with us and watch your sales grow. At Majestic, we can create and produce your 30 or 60-second commercial. Call 347-803-0051 to set up an appointment today. Majestic Music Radio, the beat of the Caribbean in New York.
Majestic Music Radio, beat of the Caribbean in New York. Non-stop entertainment 24 hours daily, featuring talk shows, DJs, and so much more. So call us 347-803-0051. Advertise with us today. 347-803-0051. Majestic Music Radio, where the beat counts. You heard?
The views, information, or opinions expressed during this program are solely those of the host, guests, and callers involved in the program and do not necessarily represent the views of Majestic Music Radio, its management, other hosts, or advertisers. Majestic Music is not responsible and does not verify for accuracy of any of the information contained in this radio program. This program does not constitute medical or professional advice and is solely for entertainment purposes only.
Tell me what can you do when you just can't resist? Who will look in
waiting. Times are not soft, still they're blooming. They know they look good, I have no doubt. They clothes that they wear, let it all hang out. Who ain't looking good, good looking? Who ain't looking sweet, sweet looking? Who ain't looking nice in front, looking nice from behind? And I am looking to see what I can find. Who ain't looking good, good looking? Who ain't looking sweet, sweet looking? Who ain't looking nice in front, looking nice from behind? And I am looking to see what I can find. These men are so smart, they flash you with a smile. Now your poor heart is beating so hard. Right down the line, they look good as gold. You could end up in jail for lack of self-control. Who ain't looking good, good looking? Who ain't looking sweet, sweet looking? Who ain't looking nice in front, looking nice from behind? And I am looking to see what I can find. Who ain't looking good, good looking?
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, hey, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, hey, baby. Hey, baby, what you doing to me? What you doing to me while I'm down here? Hey, baby, what you doing to me? What you doing to me while I'm down here? Are you walking with him? Talking with him? You're cheating on me, girl, you're wrong. Whatever you doing, do it right. Do it right. Hey, baby, what you doing to me? Please be true to me. Don't cheat, baby. Hey, baby, please be true to me. Though I cannot see, don't cheat on me. Are you walking with him? You're talking with him? Cheating on me, girl, you're wrong. Whatever you doing, do it right. Do it right. Are you thinking of me like I'm thinking of you? Just remember my love is true. Whatever you doing, do it right. Do it right. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, hey, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, hey, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do, hey, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you.
You mean to God you are keep man with me. And look how I work so hard to make you happy. I hear a calling. I'm out to get mama. It seems to me
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing 90s music all the time.
What if you do easy, girl? But I must stay out late again. Girl, if you do easy, God, I will let you out your arm down. Oh, all different folks. We say to them different shows. All different folks. Don't get me say to them different shows. in a yama. Girl, as you turn me back, is a man pon the yama. Girl, as you turn me back, is a man in a me pajama. But if you do it easy, girl, hope I go stay up late again. But if you do it easy, girl, I would have tear out your arm jam. Oh, tell me coco, and the hugging of the coco. Tell me minto, I can my root out the minto. What I am by ya, in a yapa, yapa. Girl, what I am by ya, oh, you have to me a talking. What if you do easy, girl? Hope I go stay out late again. Girl, if you do easy, girl, that tear out your arm jam. Oh, all different folks, who can listen to them different strokes. All different folks, who listen to them.
We're back with you in the Rush, Guyana's industry show. I am the Afropolitan, of course, with my co-host Martin, Al-Ameen. Before we come back into today's discussion, you know how we do. Make sure you check us out each and every day of the week. That's from Monday to Friday, 1 to 4 in the UK, 8 to 11 in the USA, Guyana, and the Caribbean. We give you that different music and that vibe. Today, Thursday, Retro Thursdays, you can give you that real nostalgia. Speaking about nostalgia, this is how we do it.
Guyana looking just like China. Guyana looking just like China. We say the restaurant, they're taking up the area. The restaurant, they're taking up the area. We said last night we wanted something to eat. We take a little walk out on Sherry Street. You know what me see, make me move me feet. In the Chinese restaurant, they one little street. Guyana looking just like China. Guyana looking just like China. We say the restaurant, they're taking up the area. The restaurant, they're taking up the area. Well, my friend tell me he don't need dough. I tell him why he's a real big Joe. You know you eat the chicken and it tastes so sweet. This one gonna read us right, all Chinese. Guyana looking just like China. Guyana looking just like China. We say the restaurant, they're taking up the area. The restaurant, they're taking up the area. Say once upon a time, me a go airport. Me go a airport, me go America. Me drive till me reach to the globe area. Me say your globe is the capital of China. Guyana looking just like China. Guyana looking just like China. We say the restaurant, they're taking up the area. The restaurant, they're taking up the area. Me take a little trip up to New Amsterdam. I tell you why, we go shake the Chinese hand. The people them are taking over all our land. New Amsterdam looking like Chinatown.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jackie.
The restaurant, they're taking up the area. We say Wang Hing and Suwa and Kingwa and Laiwa. We say they're taking up the area. They're taking up the area. We say National and Suwa and Suboy and Kingwa. We say they're taking up the area.
and shake them bam bam. Them gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. Bam bam bam. Got this one hot. Me I tell you say it hot. Me I tell you this, you want it, make you dance on the spot. And when you hear this one, you wanna wine till you drop. Cause soon as you want it, I go reach on the top. Lord, me say it hot. I tell you say it hot. Tell you this, you want it, make you wine on the spot. I tell you this, you want you a go wine till you drop. Soon as you want it, I go reach on the top. Hey, all them just a wine and shake them bam bam. Them gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. Bam 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 bam. All them gal them just a wine and shake them bam bam. Them gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. Land of mercy, come make me rub down, rubber down, rubber. Come make me rub down, shabba down, shabba down, shabba down, rubber down, rub down, scrub. Make me shove down, rubber down, shabba down. Wind up your waist to the rubber dub sound. Got this kind of song, it make you pay attention. Remember, wind up your waist, no matter where you come from. Wind up your waist, whether a country or town. All them gals, them just a wine and shake them bam bam. The gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. Bam bam bam. All them gal, them just a wine and shake them bam bam. The gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. Bam bam bam. What you call it? Watch it on the mic, you just a sing and go along. Tell you pop a crack, him a the ram dance man. To get that we a go chuck it in a combination. We come fi tell you right, we not go tell you no wrong.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyana's music all the time.
They call bam bam. As soon as you want it, I go be number one. All them gal, them just a wine and shake them bam bam. The gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, got to ring a bam bam. Lord of mercy. All them gal, them just a wine and shake them bam bam. The gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. But bam bam bam. Got this one hot. I tell you say it hot. I tell you this, you want it, make you wine on the spot. And when you hear this one, you wanna wine till you drop. Cause soon as you want it, got to reach on the top. Come down, come down, come down, come down, come down, come down, rub down, shove down, rubber down, rubber down, rub down, shove down, rubber down, rubber down, rub down, shove down. Wind up your waist to the rubber dub sound. It make you pay attention. Wind up your waist. No matter where you come from. And this kind of song. It make you pay attention. All them gal them just a wine and shake them bam bam. The gal just a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. Bam bam bam, bam 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 bam. All them gal them just a wine and shake them bam bam. The gal them a wine and shake them bam bam. But me I tell you this, you want it, I go ring a bam bam. Lord of mercy. All them gal them just a wine and shake them bam bam. The gal them a wine and shake them bam bam.
Yep, just a wine and shake them bam bam. We're back with you in the third and final hour of the Rush, Guyana's industry show with yours truly, Malachi, with my co-host Martin, Al-Ameen. Of course, we got Mr. Ferreira on the line still with us. We want to get into back to what we were talking about earlier, the discussion. We started to stem into what the new administration is going to be doing, because, of course, we had general and regional elections in Guyana. The declaration of the winners have not come. The winner has not come as yet, but of course we're going to get that information really soon. But we know that the present administration is going back on their manifesto. Though we left off where we were talking about the creatives, what was being done, the studios that were being built, and all of that. And we wanted to kind of go into, the development of the craft in Guyana. The IP law issue is a very big issue, which we need to have the updates. We need to have the enforcement as well. And I'm glad to know that the government is looking at the issue. For years, for over 20 years, I've been mentioning the issue of IP law on every platform I've been on, even tackling President Ali in New York City about the issue of IP law and the development for the creatives. And, I'm very glad that we now have that coming to the forefront, because we know that the creatives plays a very important part of any country's culture, development, and all of that. So, um, Martin, I know you're there. What are your thoughts on the manifesto since elections and going forward? Because Malcolm has already outlined as being part of the ruling party. He's outlined that they're going to be going into looking at the copyright issue a lot more. Although I know personally that having full implementation of IP law in Guyana is definitely going to affect certain businesses. For example, radio stations and television stations that have not got, let's say, express permission to air content, or they haven't paid for the use of that content. They're going to have to, revise their strategies and the way they do business.
So as long as we're looking at copyright, of course, you've been doing it forever. I just come on the scene. I started. I don't tired that as I would have said up before. But
Just,
I
just
glad to know
company
that.
seed, just company seed is 7 years, guy. That's not just company seed.
Yeah,
You,
but
you get
compared
it,
to
though.
but no, compared to 20, brother, I tired talking about it. You've been doing it for over 20 years, and I just come and done tired. But to hear we're finally getting there, me
Yeah,
even want to
yeah,
hear none less. I just want to see it. Yes, guys, here it is. Here is when it be a small portion, the copyright entirely. Once we get there,
yeah,
that is my main concern. Yes, right, man. And I'm glad to hear that.
yeah,
Hey, we're looking at it. Of course, a lot would have happened in previous years. Me even want to look back there. Me even want to go back there. We just want to go forward right
yeah,
now. You understand me?
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah,
everybody
yeah,
will be able to benefit, especially we in the broadcasting, in the broadcasting community, the creatives and
yeah,
everybody else.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah.
is good that
I
we're there. Yes, right,
Yeah,
man.
I'm glad that we're there. We're finally at that point. And if you notice, Malcolm and I were talking about lots of programs which people didn't even recognize that we were the persons instrumental behind those. For example, we had a program called Kids Vibes, which was really put a strategy to get students from schools. Because one of the things that I've experienced and I had privy to that helped me to develop the career that I have today was in an island called Montserrat. Got to say a big shout out to all my teachers in Montserrat, including my mentor, Rose Willock, who
Mhm.
kind of she was the first individual to introduce me to radio, and I got introduced to radio at 13 years old. Um, I was in class. Actually, I remember this thing so vividly. I was doing literature, and we were all doing a reading, and we didn't know who was behind because they had put a partition in the classroom, and we didn't know who was behind that partition. All right, all we knew is that people were listening to what we had to say and what we had to read, and we were asked questions. And at the end of it all, I was told, "Oh, Mr. Gilbert, you have been selected to do this stint at Radio Ansley." And I was totally surprised. I was like, "Me? Okay." So we got there. I was super nervous about radio. I didn't know how I sounded really. Um, and as it got started and I got seasoned into reading, because back then it didn't have the internet. So what used to happen, we used to play music. We used to have panel discussions, things that are relevant to children and their development. And we also read letters from our pen pals, because remember back then it was all about pen pals. That was the big thing. They didn't
Mhm.
have the internet and everybody didn't have a telephone. So we had pen pals and people would write and they would say, "Listen, I want to listen to this song from En Vogue. I want to listen to this song from various artists." And we will read the letters and then we'll give them their requested song. And that's how we started off. And as years went by, I kind of perfected it more and more. We left Montserrat. I traveled to Barbados. I had more exposure in theater because I used to act at one point in time. My brother and I got into acting for a bit. And that kind of, in my estimation, developed the talent that we had inside to become what it is today. And I brought that very scenario when Malcolm and I got together and we were discussing how do we bring up the next generation of radio broadcasters and the next generation of personalities for radio. And I said, you know what? I want to use the same strategy that we used, that I saw used on me in Montserrat, and bring it to Guyana. And we implemented that strategy. We went out there, we got the sponsors, we tried to get the government of the day involvement in it. We got the music school as well to get involved to help us out, because we did need that studio space where people can read, and they can use their voice. And what we did over time was to weed out those people who, they were okay, but they didn't have the pizzazz. In radio, you need to have that pizzazz in order to hold that audience. So we weeded them out. But as the project went on, we realized that, the government of the day did not give that level of support outside of just saying, okay, well, you can use the studio. When we really wanted to take it from those persons who had mastered the situation, the program, and then take them actually on radio, which we had started to do through Malcolm's program and through other personalities who were on radio programs. We would get them to have the children go on and do some bit of reading, introduce themselves, talk to the audience, take phone calls, that kind of thing. So we're hoping that, under this new administration that's going in, there is more focus on culture, because having that cultural development will really enhance, what we have to offer, our tourism product. There's so much that needs to be enhanced, and I'm hoping it goes in that way. And again, the IP law issue is a very big issue.
Correct. So let me go back a little bit though, since it is Retro Thursdays, right? And you just told a story about when you came to Guyana, you and Malcolm team up with the development of the programs and so forth. Now, while you guys was helping individuals in the forefronts, I was in the background, because growing up, I was a bit shield. I didn't had much. And I honestly didn't know about that program that you were speaking on. But I was on radio in the nights listening to y'all.
Yeah.
Whilst
Because I
y'all
also used to have a
developing,
late night show as well.
correct. So while y'all developing a whole segment on the forefront, I there in the background just mumbling along. So whilst you speak, whilst he speak, I would come in like a third party chiming in too. And I was talking to myself, pretending I on radio. Right? So it's good to know that that was happening, but I was also being developed unknowing to y'all, unknowing to me. And I'm able to be here now with both you guys in the same space as yes. I could say these man raised me in broadcasting.
Well, one of the things we strive to do as persons on radio, I've never looked at it as, you must control the sector, but more of you got to pass on. And this is something that I noticed with our community as Guyanese. We have a serious issue of handing the mantle over to the younger generation. I think this is what has stalled the growth. We had excellent personalities for years from Guyana. Bertie Chancellor, Pancho Carew. We had some really excellent personalities. Even the late Hugh Chumley, who is the father of AFC member Kathy Hughes, right? He was really the founder of the CBU, the Caribbean Broadcasting Union. And he really did a lot of work on radio, outside of his humanitarian work, outside of his observer missions that he, that he did. Because a lot of people didn't know that he was an observer, especially in Haiti during the time of conflict. There's still a conflict in Haiti, but he did a lot as somebody who You understand that created that agency, that way of communicating, um, you know, communicating across the Caribbean and disseminating information. So the Caribbean Broadcasting Union and the CBU and Kana was a very integral part to develop, the radio and the broadcasting industry, and it really started in Guyana.
I mean, that is
You know,
amazing to know, brother, because we have came so far again, whether it be from the music, the broadcasting, the production aspect of things. In the creative
yeah,
space in general, we have came thus far. I mean, we got a lot more to
yeah,
go, but to know, well, hey, copyright was one of the things that was stalling we up from major outpour of growth. And
yeah,
I'm really and truly looking forward to see once things are in place with the administration now as they're focusing on it. They're also mentioned that they're
yeah,
focusing on the human development aspect, the citizenry now, getting with brains
yeah,
in line
yeah.
and getting certain things in order, right? So we
Well,
could
we
only
know the
go
only way that's going to happen is through a lot of PSIs and stuff like that. So
correct.
we've
Well,
we've got to teach the nation.
so I think this is where having Malcolm in the space he's in today would make that
Yeah,
perfect because it should be easier now to happen compared to
yeah,
bringing individuals on who don't have a great understanding of this
yeah. That's
specific
working
area.
experience. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. Malcolm, are you there?
Yeah, they're right there.
All right, my bro. So we're continuing this discussion, on this very issue. I mentioned that, we talked about kids' vibes, and the two of us were the spearheads of that. We're hoping that that project can be again resuscitated, re-implemented in the system. One of the beautiful things I like about my last meeting with the vice president that when I met him is that he said, "Listen, we're going to look at the issue, um, but of course, I know for a fact that implementing that strategy heavily in Guyana, when I say heavily, I mean the enforcement of it, it's going to take away from a lot of businesses." And I think that is what he was looking at. For example, the radio and TV stations. But at the same time, I think that should help to foster the creatives, because the creatives are the ones who are going to be making the short movies, the sitcoms. They're the ones who are going to be creating the music for the radio stations. So I'm hoping now that we can look at those issues, and I'm eager to work along with, for example, the Attorney General's chambers, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Education, because all of those areas, including the Ministry of Culture, Youth, and Sport, all have to come together to create that synergy to make that work.
It's not an easy task,
No, it's not.
And the first part of it would be the education part.
Yeah.
And educate first and then consult.
Mm-hmm.
So when you consult, you have more people have a more understanding, so you have more ideas. I believe we may have to start it in different sections, in different segments. Like if you implement music and the arts and certain other aspects of it separately than an overall mandate, because I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Also, my team would go under a lot of pressure immediately, and we could be facing a lot of lawsuits right away.
Yeah.
Let me get, for example, the Ivan song. Do you know what happened to it in court? The case against Tunisia, the Freitas for performing.
No, well, we had absolutely no follow up on that case, my brother, and I would really love to know. Because the legal framework in Guyana, one, does not support the enforcement. That's one of the things.
I don't know where it is right now, but the last time I heard is that they were told that it wasn't an infraction in the United States.
Well, I think this is because we are not fully engaged with WIPO, which is the World Intellectual Property Right Organization. What happened in 1974 is that we were removed from the Berne and Paris Accord. We rejoined it in 1994, but the dues and subscriptions were not paid. So we are not fully on board with the IP law issue.
So this is my thing. I I honestly believe that we could look at the music and the arts first.
Yeah.
Because when we start getting into two other areas of it, it's gonna really transform the entire. If we want to get into entertainment fully, when I say music, I separate the music from the entertainment to a degree.
Yes.
To a degree.
Yeah.
They're actually almost inseparable, but there's a little bit of a leeway because when I say the music is that now when you go hold a fete and you hold a dance, any music you play in there to entertain people, you gotta pay for it.
Of course, you got to pay a blanket license.
Yeah, so that is gonna put a different. You understand? So the part of it that we could look into, and part of it that we have to work our way into.
We have to educate.
Because simple.
Yeah.
So if I'm to chime in, right? I believe
pay money for the music that they play.
Yeah.
So if I could chime in, I believe
is inextricably linked to them playing more local content.
Exactly. Just 1 second, Malcolm. You're saying Martin?
Yeah. No. Once he could hear me, right? He mentioned the business aspect would feel a little bit squeezed with the lawsuits and things. So my background with that from business aspect, because I believe we as Guyanese like to focus on the creative aspect, which is good, but in we usually forget the business of it. It's a music business, and I think altogether in the implementation of copyright and enforcement in Guyana, we should forget the creative sector completely. That should be the last thing we focus on, and focus on every other business sector. And because once we focus on every other business sector, we're able to now make easy way for the creative, because everything else would fall into place. For instance, banks or the oil and gas sector or the agriculture sector. Once we could get those parts in order, we could easily and manipulate the music sector, which we know for sure we have to pay money out to 101 country. Also, 101 country have to pay money to us, right? So if we're doing business, I think once everything is on the table, we should sit down with these countries and say, hey, you owe me money. I guarantee you for the last 20, 30, 40 years, they don't have a complete record of how much money they actually owe Guyana, right? Vice versa, we don't have the amount we owe them. So from the day of implementation, we could actually start a clean slate. It's simple 101 on contracting.
Yeah. Because I know for a fact they owe us.
Let me come in there. I understand all what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's strings and arteries and tributaries that you need to take into consideration when you go for a blanket implementation of a plan that moves everything drastically away from what it has been for decades.
Yeah.
Yes.
It could be a major shake-up. This election show you exactly what could happen.
Yeah. I understand totally what you're saying there, bro. And when you mentioned
I'm saying
venues,
in terms of this, if we have singers that we know use these performances and these things, and persons come into the spotlight and you start singing, I'm certain there are ways that as a first step, these people could be recognized as having music as the source of income and be employed. I'm not talking about doing shows, right? And be employed on a ministry that provides for the daily every month they get a salary, providing they're going to work towards the music. You understand? The reason why I believe there's just me thought about it. The reason why I believe it because it's employing your people, right? First of all, and now they're going to make their contribution towards the arts and the culture.
Yeah.
So you give them a little bit of a breathing space. This is in addition to all the other things that you would do around. You understand? These are things that could be. So what we need actually is proper representation. When the government has to meet with splintered and segregated groups and persons, it doesn't. Even the government will be looking at everybody like, we're really
it don't make sense.
This If we jump and we say, okay, you bring a nice plan and we support it, you hear we only supporting this one.
Yeah.
If the other set come, but they in disarray, and they don't get the support that the one that come that has this plan or our plan together gets, then you hear, oh, you're only for the one, or you're only for.
But Malcolm, we believe that we have a strategy.
Hear me, brother. It has to meet to a point where the performers and all those, the musicians and everybody assigned to, let's say, the music aspect of it, come together, get the house in order. So when you step forward, you're not stepping to the government to ask the government what are their plans. You're stepping to the government to present to them a package that you think could enhance the plan that they have, and is possibly already a part of the plan. If the government come and say, no, we want to do this here, we don't work out the nitty-gritty, the fine aspects of it and present it back to them.
All right. Now, let me just say this too. We have suggested.
But I'm not finished. I'll allow you. But our performers presently, many aspects of it, not united and not under an umbrella. You twist it and you turn it when you go overseas. There's an umbrella representation.
Correct.
For almost every group of workers, every group of persons who make an income, every group of persons who contribute towards whatever a project, a national thing or whatever. So we have to get ourselves organized. So when you go speak and say these are the amount of people. We got 250 people here. You got the recordings, you have the bio about them, you got the information, you have everything about them, down to the blood type and all them things you have them registered on.
So they can get insurance.
If anything happened to them,
they have insurance.
To do, you have to look after people. They must be an artist's bio must be so in detail, and giving out personal information, but be so in detail that if an artist get in an accident and they get his bio, they pull it, they see so positive, they know how to deal with it immediately.
Correct.
They have finance for things.
But on that same topic though, Malcolm, that you were saying earlier, one of the things that we have suggested, and this is to kind of shorten the aspect of how we understand what we need to do. Now, Martin and I have come up with a strategy, and I've said this numerous times on the radio. Think tanks are very important. All right. So, for example, where culture, youth, and sport should be clashing with the Ministry of Tourism, you need a segment that, or a think tank group that can see how we work together to make this better. And this is why I kind of emphasize what Martin was saying. The business aspect of it needs to come first, because I think too much of focus has been on, the artists and the creatives, and they are not getting themselves together. So what we need to do is to preempt that. The government should deal with individuals who do understand the strategy, who will present a strategy, and work on creating these think tanks so that we can have adequate information of how we move the entire system forward. All right. And also bring those artists and creatives under an umbrella, because once they see there is something that works, they hate to be on the outside of that while others are moving forward. So we've got to create a system. All right. We've got to create a system. And again, it's not the grouping that runs here and there or several groupings going to the government, but the government should look at the individuals who understand the structure. We sit down, we form that think tank group that can then iron out what are the problems and the solutions necessary. And from there, we start to implement, and that will bring everybody in under umbrella. I believe that is an easy way and an easy strategy that we can use to kind of fast track what it is that we need to do when it comes to that area.
And that ties back into exactly what Marco was mentioning about having the body representing the grouping of individuals. For instance, the pageantry aspect of things, have they organized? Yeah. They're well organized. So we could have Miss Universe, Guyana, Miss Buxton, Miss Mokka, Miss Sapphire, whoever. Them people well organized in pageants, right? The theater aspect of things, they're somewhat organized also. It's just the artist, the music part is the only part that they're all over the place.
Well, we got to sort out the writers as well, the actors, the movie creators, the photographers. So there's a lot of, and this is where the basis for me also from that think tank, it becomes an education.
Could I disagree with Malachi slightly?
Go ahead, bro.
Not on the terms of what he's saying is not factual, but on the grounds of what I believe. You petting these people like children.
No.
If you can organize yourself and come together and accept this is authority, this is leadership, then you're not a team player. I want nothing to do with you if you're not a team player, brother. Go do your thing by yourself.
Well,
correct. But remember, finish with them days of treating these artists like they're children, and patting them on the shoulder, say, "Come on," and holding the hand. No. Hold on. For those who've not been led as yet, for those who've been
I agree.
Given opportunities and didn't take it to hell with the nonsense, brother. Hear this thing, I agree completely. You don't want to be part of the organization, okay? You stay on the outside and do your thing differently, car. When this organization gonna get things done, you ain't gonna be a part of it. This is how we gotta do it, and this is gonna force them to come on board. Not go in and say, "Well, we get everything." And when you go to the people in charge and you say you have everything, people ask, "So how many artists and performers?" Martin, you know, one day can't say nothing, right?
I agree 100%.
Even if you go with 20 or 25, I represent these. And this is our ideas. We would like to know what you want to do so we can then tailor our ideas to what you want to do. I'm very much capable of doing that. I'm tired of the nonsense. If you could put together 50, 20, 30, 40, 100 people and say, let's form this group, go there, put our ideas together, put all the issues, put solutions to them. And I guarantee you, if you present a document and say this is from a sign off by everybody, and you present it to the right people, they're going to read it because it's so interesting. They put it in the history of the music and where we can go, and they put it in projections. You have to do something complete when you want to go to be. You can't be looked at as being serious if you're unprofessional.
Correct. Well, guys, you know, when we get into this discussion, the time really flies. We got 10 minutes to the top of the hour. So, Martin, your final thoughts, my brother, and then I'll give Malcolm a chance, and then we got to wrap it up for today.
Well, as Malcolm is in the position that he's in today, I did mention I grew up listening to you guys. I am grateful that we could have a discussion today, years after, you know, mumbling to myself in the background on radio, pretend like I was a part of the show. Now I'm actually here. So big up yourself for that. But I do look forward to working with Malcolm in government and making sure we reach where we gotta reach. You understand? That would be my part.
Yeah, man. Malcolm, your final thoughts, my brother, because we got to wrap it up for today. It's been a very interesting discussion.
Well, I'm getting back into the music because I see a way. And I know the government is going to support, like they've supported, but I need us to be organized. I can't step to the vice president. I say, VP, we need a meeting with these musicians. When they come in and ask, you have an umbrella? What group you all is?
All right. Well, for starters, I can tell you we have a union and we are well organized. We also have our documentation to present. But here, this is what we're going to do. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Next week, Monday. Let's get back on this very conversation because it's so in-depth. I'm so glad that we were able to get in contact with you. We know you're a busy guy right now doing your thing.
Listen. But I don't hold no power in the PPP. I don't hold no position in the government.
I know, but we work.
I'm a hard-working candidate. You understand?
Yeah, man.
What I could commit to is providing we're organized and everything is set and we have solutions to the things that we need. Then I could commit to getting whatever document, whatever people into a meeting with the people who have to make all the decisions.
Wonderful.
And we take it from there.
Wonderful.
I could. The reason I could commit that is because I know the vice president is meet everybody.
He did.
So it's not like me saying I can get you for meet. It's not me saying though. It's me saying I know you would meet.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. Guys, it was a great discussion today, Malcolm. Thank you so much for coming through, bro. We gonna definitely have a lot more discussions on this particular issue. We gotta wrap it up for today. You know how we do it. It's Retro Thursday, where we hit you with that retro music. Of course, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Stay glued to slamfm.co.uk. Coming up at 4 in the afternoon, it's going to be D General. It's going to pick it up on Majestic Music Radio, on my exclusive radio, Cut and Clear Radio, 97.3, 102.3, Triple R Radio, and Studio M. It's going to be more music and more vibe. Check us out tomorrow, same time, same place. Martin, you don't know, bro. One love.
Yeah, brother, one love, man.
One love. You know how we do. Guyana's Industry Show. We out of here until tomorrow.
We out of GT, but a baba boy, and everybody know we run the country, Lord. We out of GT, but a baba boy, and now we got the GT money.
But we just rum dance all and we pop party. Capach and Cracker Jack, we in a category. And anything we do, the radio station have a play. Cause people in the party just a ball hooray. We from GT and then we love ladies. And them rush we when we come a party. But look, we jump on your mic, we make your party alright. I read them while we are singing, make you bubble and think. Cause
We out of GT, but a baba boy,
and everybody know we run the country,
Lord.
We out of GT,
But a baba boy, and now we get the GT money. I saw me born a grow missing in a pleasant. Since I was a youth, I was a ram dance man. Watch it, born a grow in a Victoria. If granny say, boy, you better be a singer. Papa have a house missing in a pleasant. Watches have a house of Victoria back down. Papa have a minibus and walk the city. Watches have a cold van, it ma walk the country.
we out of GT,
But a baba boy,
nobody know we run the country.
now come and say
We out of GT, and now we get the GT money. Some a DJ and some a singer, and when you check them out, you find them a small timer. We a DJ and we a singer, and when them check we out, them find we a big timer. Now the time has come and you must show them what we know. So listen to we music and go dance by your toe. They couldn't touch we no matter how they try. So if them say they rank with me, I lie, them a lie.
Come Mr. Pacha, rock this a one, eh. Come Mr. Pacha, beg your rock and come on, eh.
Come Cracker Jack, sing this ya one. After this ya one, you a do it one by one.
We out of GT, but a baba boy,
and everybody know we run the country,
Lord.
We out of GT,
but a baba boy,
and now we get the GT money.
Come me say, born a grow, me say, in a pleasant. There was a youth, there was a ram dance man. Patches, born a grow in a Victoria. If granny say, boy, you better be a singer. Papa have a house, me say, in a pleasant. This have a house, and adore you, and have a minibus, you want to come and them out of the country. Cause
we out of GT,
but a baba boy,
and everybody know we run the country,
Lord.
We out of GT,
but a baba boy,
and now we get the GT money,
Lord. We out of GT,
come catch it,
and everybody know we run the country.
Come tell them,
Mama
come tell them.
we out of GT, Lord. And now we get the GT money. But the mama
we out of GT,
and
now we run the country.
Guyanese woman, them a number one.
Because the Guyanese woman really understand. A Guyanese, she woulda love me to death, and when me be nice to she man, she just never forget.
Guyanese woman, them a number one.
Because the Guyanese woman really understand. A Guyanese, she woulda love me to death, and when me be nice to she man, she just never forget. You over there in Jamaica, I love the way you sing, the way you do everything.
Come and say you over there in Trinidad. No other woman party so hard.
But you pretty little woman from Guyana, she's all these things rolled into one.
Come and say no other woman more beautiful. Alongside you than just a number two. Say Guyanese woman, them a number one.
Because me Guyanese woman really and she woulda love me to death, and when me be nice to she man, she just never forget.
Say Guyanese woman, them a number one.
Me Guyanese woman really understand. A Guyanese, she woulda love me to death, and when me be nice to she man, she just never forget.
Woman woulda love you real strong.
And when she come and dance, man, she bubble and come on.
This woman woulda be good to you.
And me say anything you do, man, she would support you.
But take a woman like no
hard if you
fi mind them. They just don't woman with a dress fancy. And when it come to loving man, they romantic. London, say Guyanese woman, them a number one. Go on and tell it to the Jew or the Italian. Say Guyanese woman, them a number one. And you can tell it to the whole of the Caribbean, them a number one. Like the Jamaican and the Trinidadian. Say Guyanese woman, them a number one. Come and say Guyanese woman, them a number one. Because the Guyanese woman really understand. A Guyanese, she woulda love me to death. And when me be nice to she, man, she just never forget. Say Guyanese woman, them a number one. The Guyanese woman really understand. Guyanese, they woulda love me to death. And when me be nice to she just never forget. You over there in Jamaica, I love the way you sing, the way you do everything. Come and say you over there in Trinidad. They know other woman party so hard. But a pretty little woman from Guyana, she's all these things rolled into one. No other woman more beautiful. Alongside you, not just a number two. Guyanese woman, them a number one. Because me Guyanese woman really understand. A Guyanese, she woulda love me to death. And when me be nice to she, and she just never forget. Say Guyanese woman, them a number one. Because me Guyanese woman really understand. A Guyanese, she woulda love me to death. And when me be nice to she just never forget. Come Mr. Patch, come crack a jam. Come say rock this a one till you get a. Come Mr. Patch, come crack a jam. Rock this a one till you get a. They didn't want me to think me say we look how it a drop. And people just a dance me say the crowd they just a rock. When they made this one, them a pick up a big Mac. Children never know we been the cream and the crack. Now them have to know because we make the dance back. Now them have to know because their body just a rock. If we lose it, you know the dances are for stop. Can't touch me now because we hotter than. Everybody come listen for chat crack a jam. Me inside the rhythm,